Tech king Elon Musk polled his Twitter followers on selling stocks. He offered to sell 10 shares if they voted yes. His fans agreed, and after 2 months, he sold all the 10% shares he promised. The Tesla CEO still had more shares after selling. Why did he sell the shares? How did he get additional shares? Watch today's video for answers to these and other topics. Elon Musk sold Tesla stock after exercising his management stock options. The celebrity CEO asked his tens of millions of Twitter followers if he should sell 10% of his Tesla stock in the first week of November 2021. Much has been made recently of my unrealized gains being a tax avoidance, so I propose selling 10% of my Tesla stock, Musk tweeted to his 63 million followers in November 2021. Do you concur? 58% of the 3.5 million replies said yes, signaling Musk will follow through on his commitment to follow the poll. We believe Musk adopted a tactic that drove many of the hilarious Twitter poll sales. After Musk's post, some have speculated that the PR-savvy billionaire isn't looking out for the government. He may have sold Tesla stock out of need. Musk is now the world's richest man after Tesla's shares rose 54%. He is worth almost $275 billion, according to Forbes. Musk tweeted that he'll pay more than $11 billion in taxes in response to senators like Elizabeth Warren, who called Musk a freeloader on social media. Warren and other senior Democrats say Musk and other wealthy escape taxes. Musk stated, "I don't have any offshore accounts and no tax shelters," adding that he could file it in hours. Everything is blatantly obvious. SpaceX, a private space launch company, and Tesla, an electric automaker, account for much of his $271 billion fortune. Musk has been selling Tesla stock since inviting Twitter followers in November to sell. Experts believe the move is part of a plan to raise funds to pay down more than $10 billion in stock option taxes. Musk had a huge tax burden and owned 17% of Tesla's stock and $92 billion in stock options that permitted him to buy more cheaply. Musk must buy the stock by August 2022, or his options will expire and he won't get anything. Due to his cash shortage, Musk will face taxes when he exercises his options. Some options can be exercised tax-free, while stock transactions are taxed at lower capital gains rates. Musk's non-qualified options will likely be taxed at the higher regular income tax rate. Musk sold $16 billion in stock last year and gave 5 million shares worth approximately $6 billion to an undisclosed charity in November. Tax payments, cash in his pocket, and the gift total $22 billion. Still, he holds 564,000 more shares than before the sell-off. Musk appears to be following through on his Twitter followers' request to sell 10% of his Tesla stock, according to his disclosures. He sold 10.1 million shares, 7 million shy of his goal. That's because he's selling his shares and exercising options to buy more at $6.24 per share, less than 1% of Tesla's stock price. As with options exercises, Musk converted 22.8 million options into shares first. He could buy Tesla stock for $6.24 per option, which cost over $1,000 in October. Stock options provide investors the right, but not the obligation to buy a certain number of company shares at today's market price in the future. Thus, stock options allow CEOs to earn if the company's stock price rises and protect them from losses if it falls because the contract isn't binding. CEOs can quit the deal. The goal is to encourage risk-averse CEOs to take chances to enhance stock prices and salaries. Shareholders benefit from increasing stock prices. This may cause CEOs to over-risk their company's strategy. Musk, known for his strategic stunts, was accused of manipulating stock prices. The Securities and Exchange Commission's 2018 claims against him continue. Under SEC Regulation 10b-5-1, corporate executives, including CEOs, can trade their stock as part of a pre-announced portfolio management strategy without being accused of insider trading. They must later declare their trading strategy and timing. Thus, we believe the poll had a context and was more than Musk asking his followers about tax gains. Musk may want to finance other initiatives, pay off debt, or evade taxes. A recent plan to tax America's wealthiest unrealized gains may have cost him tens of billions. Musk may pay billions in taxes on future option exercises and stock sales due to Congress' 8-point levy on adjusted gross income above $25 million. The plan has been severely reduced. Musk earned $22 billion from stock sales, option exercises, tax payments, and donations. He bought additional 1.6 million management stock options at $6.24 each to pay gains taxes. He sold 934,090 shares during exercise. Stock options were income taxed. His incentive arrangement allowed him to own more Tesla shares despite selling so many. With each option conversion, he sold shares to pay taxes because options constitute regular income. Despite selling billions of dollars in stock to pay taxes, he bought more at the low options price to increase his firm ownership. Since he received options as his main compensation, he faces a large income tax penalty when he exercises them on the fresh shares he bought since November 8th. His federal income debt is approximately $5 billion. Taxes. According to records, he will likely owe state income taxes. Musk sold Tesla stock to pay taxes. He plans to execute other options expiring this year, and he has 12.2 million unused options. Based on past practice, he'll likely sell 5.3 million of those newly purchased shares to pay taxes. He'll have almost nothing. Musk sold 15.7 million shares for $16.4 billion. He sold 20.7 million shares, including the allocated ones. Despite the options exercise, he obtained 22.8 million Tesla shares, giving him 2 million more at year's end. His 172.6 million shares, or 17% of the company, make him its greatest shareholder. After using these soon-to-expire options, he'll have 22.9 million less possibilities. But he'll have 50.7 million other opportunities to buy that many shares. Musk may sell tiny amounts of stock in mid-2022. He delivered on his promise to sell 10% of his stock, but he gained even more utilizing options, which gave him a round-trip stock journey that earned him billions of dollars in cash, the biggest U.S. tax payment, and more Tesla shares. Elon Musk's Tesla ownership and $227 billion fortune will climb. His next major wage package, which should be significantly larger than the 2012 one, expires in 2028. Musk claimed he was willing to accept either decision, but it appears he was preparing to sell part of his Tesla stock regardless of Twitter's reply. Why did Musk sell his shares? What do you think of CEO stock options? Comment below.